We've been real fortunate over the last 5 or 10 years of having exceptional growth in Colorado. But the state governments, local governments can't pick up all of the needs that come along with growth. So it's real important that the corporations that benefit from all the growth that's taken place step up and participate.
What we like to do is give to people in the immediate neighborhood in small ways, and now we do it in larger ways. But I feel like if every company gives to people in their immediate neighborhood, then it makes Colorado a better place to live in and a better place to work in.
It's an investment, and really and truly corporate social responsibility. You got to take care of your profit, you got to take care of your planet, and you got to take care of your people.
For us at Bluepoint, it means putting food in people's mouths. I mean, that's what we do. We bake things, and we started in very small ways. We started giving away a cake for a silent auction, or giving away breads for people that were doing a project and needed to make sandwiches for their employees or their volunteers. Eventually, Bluepoint grew to the point where it was taking care of us and the employees in a way that we envisioned, and then we could kind of do philanthropy with a little more intent. They kind of grow off of each other. It motivated us to be more successful so that we could do more giving.
At CoBiz, it's really part of our DNA. It's a core value. We have hundreds of employees that roll up their sleeves and get involved and volunteer at various not-for-profits across the state, and I'm really, really proud of that. And not only do we do that, we also try to engage our customers.
For me, I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for philanthropy and those giving back to the community and giving back to those who need help, which then drove me to want to pay it forward. And one of those organizations just happened to be Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
We also do an event, it's called the Biz Bash, and every year at the Fillmore in the spring, we have an old band that comes in. Last year it was Huey Lewis and the News, and we have 1,400 of our favorite customers that show up, and I have 2 co-chairs every year from the organization, and they help rally everybody around that night. But in return, they get to pick the organization that gets the proceeds from that night. And we all have a lot of fun. So it's another way to engage customers, employees, and CoBiz.
We have several events where kids can, one, follow their dream. And we feel like that if we can catch them at the youngest levels, that it will then get passed on from generation to generation.
You don't know what kids you're actually getting through to. They'll act like knuckleheads, like they're not listening, but we all know from our youth, we can all remember that one role model, that one person that has a lasting impact in your life. And so we want to be that person. And the lesson we're learning is, in order for us to be that person, we just got to stick with it and keep going. And if we could influence one kid in a positive manner, then we learned our lesson and we applied it correctly.
I think you just have to start in a small way, and when you're a small struggling business, it isn't easy, but you do little bits. A little bit of what you do each day to grow your business, you're also doing a tiny bit to give away. And it makes you feel like you're part of something larger. It makes you feel like you have another purpose in your business that gives you a better vision of where you want to go with it.